about faith, lifestyle, and purpose. Happy new month, guys. Okay, so yesterday I was supposed to go live with my people, TLC Purpose Academy, to talk about power of the mind. We used to have a monthly program. Okay, so but yesterday, hey, MTN network was something else yesterday. I was almost climbing up, looking for somewhere to get network. It was just like everywhere you climb because there was no network. Everything was seized. Everything was seized. Even the WhatsApp. Okay, we tried using WhatsApp for the program, and the WhatsApp message you send in a chat, and it will load after 1 hour, 1 hour plus. So guys, that's it. So I just want to do a quick scratch up about the message because I already promised to make a video about that. But I didn't just want it to be with my fans or my people in the inner circle group, my WhatsApp group. I also want my fans to partake from it. Like I mean my YouTube community, anyone that comes across my YouTube channel or family, and also my subscribers because I believe maybe most of them are subscribed to my YouTube channel, but some persons don't even have YouTube on their phone, and not everyone on my YouTube is on my WhatsApp. Like, we have 504 persons here, and we are not up to that amount in the WhatsApp group. So that's the reason why I chose to come and still do this video. Okay, still do this video and then send out the link to everyone out there. All right, guys, so a quick one before I leave. We're talking about power of the mind. Power of the mind. This topic is a very crucial one because when I received this topic, I was like, that's just what we need now. Because even in the journey of self discovery, your mind is something that should be very, very focused on. Because I gave a definition about the mind yesterday. I said the mind is an engine that drives your life decision. Everything you want to do in this life, everything you are doing in this life, is just going to come from your perspective, your mind, the way you see things. Your perspective about relationship. It has to do with your mindset about relationship. It has to do with what you see relationship like from your own perspective, from my own perspective. Your mindset about religion, your mindset about spiritual things, your mindset about business, your mindset about education. Talk about anything you can even think of in life, your work, your purpose. It has just to do with your mindset about that thing in particular. So without wasting much of our time, we'll just go into the deal. I already gave a definition. I said your mindset is just like it's like an engine that drives your life decision because everything you are doing is coming out from the place of your mind. Okay, so I wrote things down here so that I won't miss words because this teaching has gone out already, and I'm just doing a kind of scratch up. Use the word generally by default. The Bible will say the heart of man is desperately wicked, who can know it? But then here comes the life of Christ that transforms us from that default setting to now a new man in Christ. So this is the best illustration I can use now. Yeah. So by default, you realize that this is me. There are many discovery about yourself by default. But when you start working on yourself, when you start, that hunger to be a better you, to build something new about your life, you start changing. There comes your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is at that state of default. You've just realized this is me. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Yeah, this is me. This is my kind of person. This is what I love to do. This is what I just noticed about myself. Somebody will say, I grew up knowing that I can draw very well. I can do this. I can do that. That's your conscious, right? Then your subconscious, it's actually the result of what you've been doing consistently. It's as a result of your consistent life, what you've been doing consistently. Okay, guys, let me use this example. There are someone there are people you will see and you'll be like, girl, you have this rich body, you're looking rich, a rich woman will fit you, a rich man will fit you, blah blah, and all those things. It is because affirmation without work is dead. Yes, if you've been affirming without working, it's just going to be a waste of, should I say, a waste of speech or a waste of the strength you're even using to do the affirmation. But when you are affirming and you are putting in the work, you are building your mind, and it's playing out in your subconscious. It's playing out in your subconscious. It's playing out in the way you think. It's playing out in the way you say things. Okay, last year, let me use myself as an example. I get to discover this last year. If you've been following my YouTube, you know where I talked about depression. Last year, I went through kind of frustrating kind of states in my life, and it was very tough. But when I get out of it, I noticed that one of the things that helped my agility, one of the things that helped my mind is at the point I get to believe that I need to put in some work to make what I've been affirming to start playing out. I need to put in some work to start seeing myself as that, as that purposeful girl I think I am, or I'm seeing myself as. I need to put in some work to become that light I even call myself to be. I need to put in some work to be that better me. Because a friend of mine introduced me to a book that he wrote, Content 365 by Iwuchi Beze. So I got the book. I wasn't really understanding much while I started reading the book, because it was just like when I came out of my dark state, I was still trying to understand life. But in the group WhatsApp, because if you get the book, he would give you a link, a direct link to the group WhatsApp where he was teaching us about content marketing and content creating. So along the line, there was a day he asked, "What do you want to learn more about yourself? What part of you do you want to learn more?" So I started mine, and he introduced me to a man by saying, "Okay, this is the man's name. Go check him up on Instagram, WhatsApp, or anywhere." So I went ahead, I did that, and I started taking so many courses. Even before I started taking that particular course, I started taking other courses at the background, different days altogether. It was as if I was in school, literally, because I had days often and often. I was taking courses, WhatsApp, Telegram, Zoom, YouTube. I was just taking courses. So when I started taking those courses, I started implementing little things even, and I just noticed that I wasn't now the same person. The way I now talk, what you do consistently, no matter how little the drop comes, that drop of knowledge comes, what you do consistently, it just matters a lot. Sometimes you are trying to position your conscious mind that even when they're discussing that when you come out, they're going to play big, they're going to play mature. Sometimes they will say you just fall your hand, you just see that thing will not flow. But if it is something that you've been building consistently, you've read books about, you've tried to implement, you've tried, working on yourself practically without beyond what you are just saying, you will notice that when you come out there, even effortlessly, without you trying to be that matured person in quotes you want to be, without you trying to be that intelligent person you want to be, you will just speak with sense effortlessly. It will just flow. So what you do consistently is what comes out of your subconscious mind. It's just like daily devotion. It's just like you have to do it like you are devoted to it. It just has to play out like your devotion life. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. So you have to keep in touch in practicality. You have to keep in touch in practicalizing what you are saying. You have to keep in touch in practicalizing what you are saying. It might not be easy at the beginning. You might not be seeing that beautiful result. When I started, it was not easy even to face the camera and say something. It was not. I didn't even believe I can even face camera. Do you know, since Light Concepts came out, since the vision came out, it's been 2020. Since how many years? I was held bound with low self-esteem. I was so timid of myself. My mindset was like it was filled with darkness. Let me just put it that way, because I never believed I could put the camera on, say something, and people would believe. But believe me, inside my room, I keep telling myself, "You're a global girl. You will go far. Your word will do some blah 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 nations blah blah." After I was just saying, where is it playing out? It's not playing out anywhere. Even sometimes I would want to do something at home. I'll just be caged talking to the wall for hours. This one happened to me consistently. That was when I knew that something's wrong with me upstairs. When I tell that to my friends, they started finding solution. Advising me, take this, do this, and do that. But I didn't even start saying it out earlier. I was just keeping it to myself because I was not. It was as if I was possessed. Imagine I'm holding plate, I'm holding something. Before I know it, I'll be lost in thoughts. I will think to the extent that I'll be talking to the world even far much better than I am speaking to you right now. I'll be preaching. He's not preaching, sorry. I'll be talking. I'll be teaching. That vibe, speaking English. But when I bring out my phone camera, oh, shut up. When I bring out my phone camera, it's something else. Why? Because there's not been any practical work. It cannot just flow. When I face the camera, I'm trying to play out something from my subconscious mind, but there was nothing there. It was empty. So it was not until I started, because you have to start. You just have to start. I started making video. Even sometimes I'll make video, I'll delete, but I was making video. I'll put the camera. People would just see me and be like, light you and camera. Any small thing, you're already carrying camera. I'm like, oh, leave it for me. You know, I know myself best. I know what I'm dealing with. I know what I'm trying to get out of myself. People might not understand and they don't even need to understand. You are the one to explain it to yourself with your action. I said that during our academy launching. Yeah, with Coach Miwa. It's still here. You can click, you can scroll down to watch. People don't understand you and they are not going to until you explain yourself to them with your actions. And now tell me, which action do you want to use to explain it to them if your mind is still dumb, if your mind is not worked on yet, if your mind is still sound? Sorry, I use the word dumb because, yes, I was dumb then. I was so very dumb. Imagine the possibilities I would have pulled out if I had started there. I was waiting till when I would become best. Now tell me, how can best come out when I don't even start working on the best, when I don't even start from small? Because it's when you do the first video, you look at it, you look at your mistakes, you say, okay, this is what I didn't do right, this is what I should adjust in. But I was not doing anyone. So how do I even become my best self? Like, how do I get to the? I was so dumb then. So that was why I used the word dumb. So you have to, that thing you want to be outside there. I want to display out. You just want it to come out. You want, like, when people see you, there's this confidence. They look at you, they're seeing your future, they're seeing a very well comported and rich looking girl. It has to start from your mind. It has to start from your mind. Because when I started working on myself, reading books and courses, I just noticed that I've been the one holding myself since. I started seeing life differently from what I used to see it from before. Then I started comporting myself in another way. Okay, guys. Hey guys, my mother has just been so disturbing today. I don't know what's the problem. I pray she doesn't call again. So you have to constantly do those things you want to do. It took me time when I had acne, skin discoloration, my face went bad. Like, when I look at the camera, I'm so shy, I'm so timid of myself. I can't even talk to the camera when I'm even alone because I was feeling so very bad about my face. And now it took the Holy Spirit to do some work on me, and that was an encounter anyway. And when I came out from that phase, I was so confident in myself. In fact, the persons who follow me on WhatsApp, like, if you know the way, one of the days I was just in my room, I was laughing. In my room, I was laughing. I was like, ha, the way I shower myself with love. If I should shower somebody else this love, sure you are not going to. Oh my goodness, guys, that's by the way. So what I mean is that the way I love myself now, the way I carry myself, people just people that they were even like professing their love to me. I'm not talking about romantic or anything. No, I mean generally. And then when I post my picture and I write good stuff on it, people just comment, my love, this, that. I love the way you carry yourself. I see women appreciating it. You know, it's very hard for your fellow girl to tell you are beautiful, you are fine. My fellow girl, hello, you know what you mean when your fellow girl just tells you, sorry, when your fellow girl just tells you you are fine, you're just so beautiful. This your clothes, my dear, know that you are really beautiful. Because sometimes the other gender can be so misleading with their words. They might just want to pull your legs and not be like you are fine, even when your outfit is not outfitting. You get so that love you want people to show you, you have to start showing yourself first. You just have to start showing yourself. I don't know if you get. Okay, so um we're going to look at we're going to look at you know what you need to do to discipline or enlighten your mind. Yeah, to discipline your mind to the place of enlightenment. What you need to do to enlighten your mind. And the first I have here is your environment. You have to keep watch at your environment. Environment is not just a place. Environment could be people around you. Environment could be what you do at the moment. That's your environment. The place you always found, the things you always found doing. But first of all, you have to give a definite definition about yourself for you to know the kind of environment you want to surround yourself with. Tell the truth about yourself. Who am I? What do I want to really do with this my life? What kind of thing do I really want to vent in? Then you cannot know the kind of environment, you cannot choose the kind of environment that will suit what you want to do for yourself. All right. Secondly, I wrote here knowledge stroke personal development. Yeah. If you just listen to my story now, the I just gave a summary of what I went through last year. You can see that one of the things that helped me there is knowledge. Knowledge. So I kept on reading, take courses, read books, try as much as possible not to go a day without learning new things. It might not be that easy when you just start, but you just have to start first. Like I always say, it's not a crime to start small, but it will be a crime to remain small. So as you start, you evolve, you thrive, you evolve, you thrive, you keep going. So build yourself with the right environment, and that environment you have to surround yourself with, you know, learning new things, taking courses online. I don't know why people see online courses as something that is no. I don't know how some persons see it. It's still that thing about mindset. They have this particular mindset about online courses. Someone even asked me, so after taking these courses now, how much is it going to give you? Like, are you serious? It might not give you money at the end of it, but it's something that is going to teach you, that's going to position your mind on how to even get the money you are looking for. That's by the way. I'm not here for those kind of persons today. Okay? I believe your mind is sound as well. So surround yourself, read books, not just for exam, even when you don't have exams to write, just keep reading. Don't go a month without reading something new, reading book or article or magazine. Don't go a month without that. Don't go a day without learning new things. And don't go a week without discovering new things. Just look at your past week. What did I discover new? Try as much as possible, no matter how little it is, no matter how little, even if it's another way of opening Maggie cube, it's enough. It's enough. Little by little, you're making waves, okay? And the last one is relationship. While you are reading, while you are reading, while you're taking course, you are building a certain level of, you know, of hills. Sorry, not hill. Let me use mountains. Say something higher, a certain level of that of that mountainous view of greatness in yourself. There's a book you come across, you read and you read yourself in it. I just be like, Kai, that day you start proclaiming, hi, I've stopped doing this, I've stopped doing this, I'm now this, I'm doing that. Remember I said put in practical even when you've discovered, when when you now discover that road you want to take in. Build that strength of putting in work. Don't ever take away work out of it. Don't take away work out of it. So while you are reading books, light will be coming into your mind. You're going to be discovering new things. You would want to do so many things, want to try many things, but something that's going to keep you, that's going to help you thrive, that's going to hold you strong and help you to thrive very well is relationship with persons, people. You see, these days people are just like early this year, or everything I was just hearing on WhatsApp, Instagram, like I used to see TikTok videos. I'm not on TikTok. Is what they used to call it. I'll cut this person off. I'll cut 2020 is coming to an end. Anybody that doing how cut them off, blah blah. You will cut off your destiny helper one day. You will definitely do that if you're not careful. I don't know. You offend someone and it's hard for you to apologize. Like, are you enjoying it? Is it really funny? How many persons, like, met, let me say about 5 persons within a specific time, and you've cut off 4 already? Like, anybody do anyhow, I'll just like, are you really serious? How do you want to build your life? You can't do anything in this life, on this earth. We are people, we are social beings. I'm not saying you should relate yourself with anybody. No, I'm still coming to that. But try as much as possible, at least maintain. You can't just be in this life and say you don't have any good people around you. No, it's because you've been fake all the while. If you've been true to yourself, your kind of personality would definitely attract to you. That's what I told them in the group yesterday. So first of all, you have to be true to yourself. Be intentional about the kind of life you want to live. Be very, very intentional. Our uniqueness is what makes us beautiful, what makes the world beautiful. Our uniqueness, human uniqueness, what makes the world beautiful. We see the tall, short, average. Now I'm talking about skin colors. You can see the multicolor. I think there are many. There are multicolored. Yes, see the dark caramel, light caramel, dark caramel. See fair. Like there are many colors. That's the uniqueness. Now I'm talking about personality. There are people who don't snap, who don't like snapping. There are people who are very, they love any small thing, they're already snapping. It's not a crime, it's not a problem with their life. It's just their uniqueness. It's people like different kind of soup. Some people, that same kind of soup, many persons don't like it. Some, they even have allergies with it. So, I don't know. You have to be yourself. Let the kind of person Let the kind of person that wants you, let the kind of person that love what you do be attracted to you with ease without you having to please them. And now I'm coming to the other part. At the same time, you don't try to please anybody. Yeah. You don't try to please any. There has to be a balance in this. Remember, I said don't throw people away. Before you throw someone away, try to think twice. Does it really worth it? Is it going to worth it? What's ending the relationship? But then you don't force yourself on people. Before there has to be a cut in that relationship, let it be that you've put in your best. Let it be that it is something that is not working. Let it be that it is something that is really not working. A relationship that is not working. You can't do anything than just to let go. I don't know if you're getting me. Yeah, sorry. Let it be that it's just something you can't do anything than just to let go. Just to let go. But you see that circle that will make your dreams valid, that will keep appreciating the kind of person you are, and you too keep appreciating them. That understands your dream, that understands your purpose. Not someone you will share your dream with and they will downcast it with everything in them. They say, look at this one. You've not you've not afforded food you want to eat for this night. You're talking about building mansion, you're talking about being the leader of tomorrow, you're talking about owning this and owning that. That person is not seeing far. You can't you can't be in the thriving state of yourself, like you want to thrive, you want to take over the world, you're building yourself, you're feeling purpose, and you're discussing with somebody with such kind of mindset. The person is just believing in the now. The person is not having any vision for the future. The person is not seeing far. The person cannot even see the light at the end of the tunnel. What the person just know is now. Is the money here now? If it's not here, that means the person is poor. If the money is here, that means he's rich for that day. Tomorrow, if there's no food, he's poor. No, 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 no. You have to surround yourself with the right set of people. How you do that is being yourself. When you're trying to please somebody for the person to like you, are disrespecting yourself. That's what I said yesterday. When you're trying to please someone for them to like you, no, you are disrespecting your uniqueness as a human being, for crying out loud. You are disrespecting a lot of things about you. A lot of things about you. So try to be you. Try to be you. Guys, I wanted this this life to be short, but I was trying. How can I combine everything I have in this book together? How can I compress it? And finally, it's getting to 30 minutes. Like, my God. Okay, guys, thank you. If you watched up to this extent, I love you. As the MVP, and I hope you get knowledge. Please drop something at the comment section. Let me know what you think about all I've shared about the power of the mind, and if you have any experience about how you went from being timid of yourself to being a better you, to having a sound mind, you can also share in the comment section. Like this video and please share to every young person around you that needs this message. All right, thank you guys very much. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe, like, drop your comments at the comment section. Everything you have in mind, drop at the comment section. And please, those of you that watch my video and come back to my WhatsApp to comment, what exactly is your problem? Drop your comments here. The comment section doesn't bite. Drop your comments here and then share this video. Okay, thank you guys, thank you very much, thank you very much. Bye, see you on my next vlog. Bye.